Hello, my sinks. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. That's the only intro I got for you. Let's get straight into it. Never thought I'd be playing this game, but here we are. Okay. Hey, who said that? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anything she might draw, any attention she might draw to herself. Sayori, I hope I'm saying that right. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd see yourself. Yeah, I get that. We used to talk. That's Block Cole. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would sleep. I just can't read. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hello, I overslept again? Seems like it. You caught me this time? No, you didn't. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. It's because I was. That's Mean Sink. That's my name. Well, people stare at you for weird. They don't want to think they're. Ah, fine. But you did wait for me after all. How didn't you be mean if you want to? That's too real. That's like me every day. You know, I tell myself, you're gonna be mean today. Not that I want to be mean, but like, you know, some situations call for a stern hand. What do you say, sir? Okay. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Okay, what is it? Not a club to join yet. I guess I'm joining the Doki Doki Literature Club, right? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. False. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Damn. Free time on games and anime? Valid. I was talking about how I'm worried that you weren't learning how to socialize. You know what? That's a great point. That was me. I didn't learn how to do that before college. Still don't know how to do it. Working on it. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Is it? But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Sure. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me... Aw. Ah, we're in school. And it's over before I know it. Yes! After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Okay, we don't have to get real here. Jeez. Clubs. Sorry, he wants me to check out some clubs. Yes. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hell yeah. Hello. I'm the only one left in the classroom. Nani? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Okay. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What? You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Well, that you could come to my club. Ah, there we go. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? No. I am not. I am super nice. Vice President of the Literature Club. Ah, look at that. was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after the one who got proposed to the club. She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Let's go! Why do you care so much anyway? Well. Oh, so you said that— oh my god. Oh my god. Don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly! Preach myself. I can't tell Cyroid. God, I'm just gonna give up just talking. Such an airhead, or is she so cunning to plan this all out? Ah, I let out a long sigh. Ah! Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. No. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know what? Fair trade. I don't know if my soul would even get me a cupcake. It'd probably get me like half a cookie. I'd dejectedly follow that. Why is that word in here? That's such a big word. I mean, it's not a big word. Followed several across school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yay, third years. Older people, let's go. The new member is here. No, I'm not. I told you don't call me the new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. It is a pleasure to meet you too, girl number one. Saroy is always saying nice things about you. Well, that's because I'm freaking great. Girl two. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'll have you know that you assuming my gender like that is really fucking shitty. Way to kill the atmosphere. Excuse me? Aw, Sync. What a nice surprise. Do we know each other, girl 3? I don't know if we do, but hello. Welcome to the club. Thank you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute... I don't know, they're okay. Definitely, this is definitely my type. What are you looking at? Not you, sorry. If you want to say something, say it. No. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, is that her? Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Probably a first year. Made cupcakes. Okay. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay. Says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Okay. Anyway. Okay. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Guessing that's her. She looks the smartest. I knew it. Don't say things like that. I like me a smart partner. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like, oh yeah, my life. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. It's very nice to meet you too. Sounds like you already know Monica. Is it actually Monica? Monica. It's gotta be Monica. Unless it's pronounced different, like... I'm not sure how... We're gonna go with that. Monica. It's great to see you again, Sync. But where have we met before? Ah, the pose. Well, we were in the same... Ah, okay. Most popular girl? That sounds stressful. Basically completely out of my league. What do I look like? So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Monica? I don't know how... I'm guessing it's not Monica. But that's how, like, it... Monica. I'll get the cupcakes? Thank God. Yeah, I made them. I'll get them. Okay. Make some tea as well? Yes! Make some tea. A story entrance has been widened, so there's one space next to Monica. Okay. And as you... Okay. Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Satori. Tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? What am I ready for? Ta-da! Oh, wow! Ooh! The whiskers. Oh, little cat cupcakes. Love it. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Okay. It's delicious. Sorry, talks with a mouthful. Red flag. Epic red flag. I know you guys know I can't stand when people chew with their mouth open. Like I will rip the food out of your mouth. And has already managed to get icing on her face. Nice. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to get a bite at. It's a fucking circle, bro. Just take a bite. Or, you know, you could cut it in half and put the icing in the middle. That's how you eat a cupcake. It's quiet. Mitsuki is quiet. Sneaking glances in my direction. What? What are you looking at? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Didn't she say she made it herself? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I'm being polite. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I hope not. I thought you technically did. Well, maybe. Oh. But not for you. Not for, you know, you, dummy. I'm not a dummy. I'm actually extremely smart. I'm just very lazy. Alright, alright. I give up on Mitsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. Let's go! She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? That's pretty impressive. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? You know what? Fair enough. I like to have a bit of coffee when I'm reading. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh. That's not... What do you mean? Insulted. What do you mean insulted? Is it trying to impress me that bad of a thing? I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Me too. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Aw. Monica. Maybe it's Monica? Monica. Maybe it's that. We're gonna go with Monica though. Okay. What made you consider a literature club? I had no choice. I was afraid of this question. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't think... Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. So Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? Thanks. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. That sounds like a lot of responsibility. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club? The debate club! Ah, well, you know. What do I know? I don't know anything. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. There's politics around high school clubs? What the fuck? Ah. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Take advice from that, guys. Don't just do stuff because people want you to do it. Do stuff you like. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay. Monica is a really great leader. Aw. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Very true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't know, I think books are pretty cool. I used to read a bunch of books. And I kind of outread myself. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Not more important. I'm confident it will all really grow. That we can all really glow. Skipping it, right, everyone? Yeah, there's so much reading. My brain can't keep up. We'll do our best. You know it. Yeah, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Is this a metaphor? Or a flag, a game flag? Monica has been really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by it. Ah. Yeah, I don't know if I could keep up with the enthusiasm. What kind of things do you like to read? I read a lot of the Hardy Boys when I was younger. Fun fact, I read the entire Hardy Boys series from the first book to the last book. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aw. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Fuck yeah! Those are my favorite too. The level of creativity and craftsmanship. Yes! I completely agree. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Exactly! She seems so reserved and timid, so... Aww. See, I like that. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. Conversation with the Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I don't get that vibe from her. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I completely agree. That's how I felt about books when I was younger. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. You hate horror? Why? Why is that? Well, I just dart over to me for a split second. Why? Never mind. Oh. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Uh-oh. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. I'm not cute. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Do I? I guess I do. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Okay. You wouldn't like them? I'd love them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Very true. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Facts! I like Yuri. I mean, she's the smartest one. So maybe that's why. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I totally agree. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. Oh, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Me too. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Okay. Quizzically. Couldn't you just put puzzled? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think we'll get us... Oh, gosh. Yeah! Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the restaurant, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind. I've never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Oh god, I'm gonna be forced to join. Yeah, I'm defenseless. Yeah, pretty much. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Oh my god. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! I feel like this is gonna be a precarious decision. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, personal space, please. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Woo! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Okay? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't. Yeah. Can I really... I'm not looking to impress her. I'm looking to impress Yuri. I already feel the anxiety welling up within me. Yeah. You know, the girls continue to chit-chat. Is Yuri okay? Is already here. Do you want to walk home together? That's right. Ah. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. This is our favorite right here. Best girl. I also really like purple hair. Will I really be happy spending every day of school? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Dun dun dun! Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances. Good fortune, yes. Starts with writing a poem. That's right, we have to write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with... Okay. Death. Death is... Huh. Death cheeks. I don't know. Death is fickle. Fantasy. Depression. Intellectual. Sensation. Universe. Huh. Is special? Dream. Oh god. Pain. Entropy. Ooh, you know? Graveyard. Unrequited. Existence, yes. Analysis, disown, passion, wrath, aura. Philosophy. Afterimage. Melancholy. Infinite. Infinite anime. Infinite disaster. Love. Sadness. Happiness. Horror. Let's go. Okay, I want to see what my poem is. I'm interested to see this. Hi again, Sync. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Of course not. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my words. I was the last to come in, so everyone else has already started hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sync. Of course. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Ah, that's alright. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it, I can handle it. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. What do you mean by that? You didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh, haha. And last year too. Yeah, about that. Ah. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Mitsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's funny. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Facts. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Sync always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Occasionally. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. I do? Like cooking and cleaning my room? Yeah, that's probably something I do. How dependable. Thank you, Yuri. So Yuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Don't worry, Yuri. How come? You and Sync have become good friends too. Sayori? Hmm? Ah, I got a present from Yuri? Wait. Let her tell me. Get out of here. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. No! Tell me! What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Good. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Ah, we got a book! I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Aww. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? This is what I'm like sometimes, I feel. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing to what you think. Okay. Sorry and Monica are having a cheering conversation in the court. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Aww. Rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Yes! But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. True. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. When that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Ah! Blushy blushy. Da-da. That only makes her hide her face. Aww. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Aww. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. Aw. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Well, I'm excited. What's it about, anyway? Well, Mira closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape. Oh jeez. And while her life is in danger, she needs to definitely choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... That's interesting. I like it. That's kind of dark. Oh, I like it. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark giggles all of a sudden. Aw. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Exactly. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. When you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Oh, are you a villain? That somehow makes me more interested. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not at all. I'm sorry, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Aw. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I feel that. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. You're okay. And please stop me if I stop talking too much. I probably won't. I love to listen. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Exactly. The least I can do is listen. Thank you. Thank you, in-game me. It's a literature club after all. Ah. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I click okay. Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? I'll sit in the seat next to Yuri's. Da da da! Ah! Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. Aw. It's just something I'm not very used to. Aw. That is reading in company with someone. Aw! I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I soon understood what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Aw. Sorry, I was just... She's like me. I apologize all the time. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk. Oh! We're sharing a book! I suppose so. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Dun 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 dun. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. This is so cute, man! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side, but holding it like this. Huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of your... Oh my god, calm down. Turn to the page. This is so wholesome. I love this. Sorry, I think I got distracted for a second. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Well, thank you. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Instead, I just assumed she finished the page before me, so I turned by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? I do. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. It's very deep and blunt analysis. He remains silent for a moment, but Sink, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess that I more meant it that it's kind of cute. She's gonna blush in the next slide. Yep. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared poems. Okay, we're sharing our poem. Let's go. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you've been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? That was smooth. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more No! You missed your chance, you dummy! Come on, dude. What you doing? It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Okay, fair enough. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. By the way, did you remember to write a poem? I did write a poem. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, and enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sorry is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Composition. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly implies Mel reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, here we go. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri! Yes! I can trust her opinion to be fair. Very true. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? She likes it! Yay! Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Aww. He's going to hate me. What? I'm not going to hate you. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I actually have written a fair bit of poetry before, so thank you. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Well, I know that. It just meant, unable to find an excuse. So breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that separates from the topic matter that they... Ah, very true. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone then gives you... Thank you. Well, never mind. Sorry, it's fine. Yes, let's read your poem. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Aww. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air out of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's good! You have terrible... That was beautiful handwriting! What are you talking about? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I do, yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. No. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing it, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Huh. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Soon on your glance... No! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings. Yeah, see, I took it as... Not to be tooting my own horn. I think that she is the ghost, and she is flickering. And the light is someone important in her life. That's my guess. They usually do more than tell us a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject alone is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. What did I say? Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. What? I haven't thought of it. What do you mean? That's how I read it. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? I know so. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Good. The best for me? Me too. That's so sweet. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna leave off here. I will see you in the next video of this. We'll see where it goes. Alright everybody, I love you. Stay in sync. Bye-bye.